never seen it in an actual store situation, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with that. Well, Sharnell Watt-Smith is here. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for
We're here to talk about Black History Month, and you are a life coach,
yes.
and apparently one of the best in the state.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Thank
now, you have a specialty with women and young girls.
Yes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First of all, let's talk about Black History Month. You know, every year we recognize the journey and the struggle and the accomplishments of so many African Americans across the world and across the nation. How far have we come?
We've come very far.
Okay.
I think we would be amiss to say we still don't have prejudice and racial issues on the table, but I think as a people, we've come very far, and I think each year as we celebrate Black history, we show that the color lines are evaporating and we're showing dreams fulfilled.
Right.
So I think that as a people, we've definitely evolved, and I think, you know, you have Dr. Martin Luther King, who tends to be the highlight in Black History Month, but then we have a Black president, President Obama.
Right.
So I think that we're showing progression every year that we come to this time of the month.
Now,
Year.
let me ask you a question. In the past, let's say 6 months, have you been discriminated, or have you felt discriminated here in Connecticut in any environment?
Yes.
Give us an example. You don't have to name names.
No,
oh, just this morning. Okay.
Just this morning. An elevator. I got it in the garage, and I was waiting, you know, running to catch the elevator, and the woman saw me coming. I'm a big girl. She saw me coming, and
I love you.
She just, you know, closed door, and I'm
Seriously?
like, oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no.
So it just happened that when I got to the front door, I had to open and hold the door for her. So I said, you're welcome.
Did you?
Thank you very much.
Oh,
so I think it's little small things that I think you encounter minute by minute.
Minute by minute. And you know what we say is, Sharnell, unfortunately, there's probably always going to be a sense of racism with everybody. And it's like, you know, they see me run and they hit the button too. They're like, fag, get out of here. You know? And I'm like, no, whatever. But it's so courageous of you to come on and talk about these things. What are, you know, we're talking about focusing on African Americans who made a difference, uplifting them. Who is your role model? Who's made a difference for you in your life?
I'm the daughter of teen parents, so
teen parents. God
teen
bless.
parents. So it took a village to raise me.
Yep.
So I'm very proud and excited for that. So I have everyday heroes, my grandparents, my parents, my neighbors who, you know, took me off the bus so my mom could finish high school. Heroes are not a problem for us. I mean, Harriet Tubman is a true inspiration for me. She was a dreamer. She was a woman of faith. She was a prayer warrior. And that night she made the decision to leave her slave master. She did that journey on foot by herself. Her husband wouldn't even go. Wow. So when she hit that line in Pennsylvania and it was freedom, it was so inspirational because she said, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person free. So I think that's a huge message for African Americans, that there's greatness inside of us regardless of our circumstances.
Overcoming the realities of racism, oppression, and social challenges, how do we even attempt to do that? If you wake up in the morning and you have ill thoughts about somebody else, what is it that you can do to make one change in your life?
I think it's to remember where I'm going. I think remembering, rededicating myself, because it's very easy to react.
Okay.
So I think it's remembering, it's rededicating, and it's just taking that initiative that there is something better and just striving for that.
And love, you know, you make a very good point about loving yourself, regardless of what you are or who you are or what color you are. You got to love yourself, and that will help enable you to go out and create throughout the world a better mood and better experience for everybody. Well, great. Can we give Sharnell a nice round of applause? I love how you say you're a big girl.
Yeah.
You're just beautiful. Big and beautiful. All right, Tara, take it away.